Hi my beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you guys seen by the thumbnail and you guys seen by the title, I am going to be reviewing the new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette with Morphe. As you guys know, this recently came out and I finally got my hands on it. But I did want to go ahead and film a tutorial with this palette to give you guys my first thoughts and my impressions on it and my honest, true opinion. So obviously this is what the look came out to look like using this palette. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this look right here, then you know what to do and just keep on watching. Hi my beautiful people and welcome back. So for today's video, as you guys seen by the title, we are going to be reviewing the new Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2 with Morphe. As you guys know, this actually recently came out and I finally got my hands on it. It came in the mail yesterday, so I wanted to create a look using this palette. So obviously this is like the new packaging, so it looks really like chic and like kind of like bougie, which I love. So it has the white and then it has like the silver lining, and then she has a picture of herself in the back right there, and then she wrote like a little message right here. And I have to say, all of the photo shoots that she did with this palette came out so freaking bomb. Like, she looks so good in every single one of them, and I am super excited to try this out today. So it obviously does come in the bubble wrap, and then again, so this is the new packaging. The old packaging is white as well, which I have right here, which is all beat up because literally the first palette was like my go-to, which looks like this. So as you guys can see, it has like a different like texture to it. This one is more like of a matte, and this one's more like of a like a shiny kind of feel to it. So again, obviously this says Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2, and then it has Morphe right there. And then honestly, when I seen this palette, I was like debating whether I wanted to get it or not, which I kind of had a feeling that I was gonna get it. But honestly, now that I have it in person, like, and I'm looking at it right now, I am so happy that I did get it, because this palette honestly is to die for. I have not even tried it, but just the colors is amazing. Like, they just pop out at you, and I feel like that's her concept when she does her palette, which I love, because I know the first one, it caught so many people's attention, and so many people still to this day use that palette, including myself. So when I seen this palette, I was like, okay, I have to get it. So I'll go ahead and show you both of the palettes side by side, so you guys can see kind of the different colors. Again, mine is beat up, so don't come for me. So this is the two palettes next to each other. So this one is more like neutral everyday kind of palette, and this one is like pops of colors. But obviously there is a big difference between the two, so this is like an everyday go-to palette. But for the people out there that love to do colorful looks, this will be the palette for you. But I like how she actually did include like kind of day-to-day neutral colors that you can use as a transition shade and not just pops of colors, so that I do appreciate. And then you have like your bright neon yellow, you have your corally colors, you have your new formulas that she did mention. I don't know exactly what color I'm going to use or what I'm going for, but we will see. So to start off, and then another thing that she did do differently, which I love, is she included the names on the palette, because honestly I hate having to get the plastic, put it on top, and see what name is what. So I think she did a really good job of putting that into this palette, which was putting the names on the actual palette so you can read them off of the actual shadows. So to start off, I'm going to go in and take No Joke, which is that neon yellow shade, because I want to try that puppy out. So I'm going to take that on this Luxie 250 large eye blending brush. So I'm going to tap in a couple of times. And I have seen videos of people using the palette already, and I have to say they look super like pigmented. So this is what the color looks like. As you guys can see, a lot of payoff. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend out these creases. Again, I don't set my concealer, but okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start to apply that here. Can you guys see that? That is super pigmented. And then I'm just going to start to slowly blend that into the crease. I don't think I've ever used like a solid just yellow shadow like this. I don't even know if I even own one in any of the palettes that I have. And I have a bunch of palettes. when I opened this palette, I feel like it gave me like right away sunset kind of feels because of all the colors. Like I said, you have like your neutrals, but you have your corally pinks and purples and like the orange. So I feel like it gave me sunset vibes. So I was super excited to try the other colors. But honestly, I'm already in love because I've only went into the shadow twice, and this is the payoff that I got, which is amazing. So I'm just going to go ahead and just continue to blend it out. The blendability is blending really, really good. I'm not having like any harsh lines or a hard time blending this shadow out. And then I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush, and then I'm going to take the shade. There's so many literally bomb shades that I want to try, but I don't know where to start, like if I'm being honest with you guys. I'm going to take Perfectionist, which is like a soft muted pink kind of. Again, that's the payoff that it's given on the brush. And then same thing. Just start to apply that. So I think I am going to go for like a kind of sunset half cut crease kind of look. I don't know. We will see what happens. I'm just going to go back into that first brush. Okay, so I do have to admit a little bit of the yellow kind of went away when I put that second color down. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into that No Joke color and just apply that over top. And then I'm going to go into this Morphe M513 brush. And then I'm going to take the shade Feeling Myself, which is like an orangey kind of pink color. So I'm going to take that. And then I think this is like the coral color. We shall see. These colors are super, super pigmented, which I love. And then I'm going to go in with another M513 brush. And then I'm going to take Heart On, which is like a kind of fuchsia. Not fuchsia, but it's like a really intense pink. Again. In a lot of these shades, I'm not getting that much fallout on my cheek, which I'm happy about. This color was super, super pigmented. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with a more like pointed detailed brush. And I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics brush. And then I want to take that shade next and mix it with a little bit of Crazy. So they're both like plum kind of colors. One is just a little bit darker than the other. And then I'm going to apply that. Okay, so this one, I don't know if you guys can see, it did not even look like it deposited onto my eyelid. I'm getting a little bit, but not what I was expecting, especially from like a dark kind of color like that. I feel like this shade just literally went away. As you guys can see, it looks a little bit patchy right there. I don't know if it's this color in particular or if it's the other shades that I put down. But I am not liking this color, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. I feel like it still looks super patchy right there. I'm going to take a couple of brushes so I can do my bottom lash line. I'm going to take my Morphe R41 brush, and I'm going to take Crazy, which is like the deepest purple plum kind of color, and apply that to my bottom. Okay, see on my bottom lash line, it's actually applying. Maybe because I applied the other shades, it didn't sit well with it, but like on my bottom lash line, as you guys can see, it's there. And then I'm going to take this Morphe brush. It's, again, another bullet brush. It doesn't have a name on it. And then I'm going to take Heart On and mix it with Feeling Myself. And then the last brush that I'm going to use is this B Bella RG215, and I'm going to take No Joke. And then I'm just going to apply that over those colors. Now I do want to kind of cut my crease. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm just going to cut my crease, which you guys have seen me do a million times. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to add a little bit more of just crazy instead of mixing it with NYX. And just apply that right about here. I feel like it is applying, but it's still not wanting to grab on like this area right here. Like I feel like it just looks super, super patchy. I don't know if you guys are like picking that up, but it just looks super, super patchy, that color. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take that same flat shader brush, and then I'm going to take Get Ready With Me, because this shadow looks so bomb. It's like a kind of rose gold color. I think this is one of the new formulas that she did. So, okay, on the brush, it is picking up absolutely nothing. I'm going to try to do it with my finger, but I do have long nails, so. Okay, with my finger, it did pick up a lot more. Color is so pretty, but it does suck that I do have to use my finger, which I don't mind, but if it could apply the same with like a brush, that would be perfect. I mean, I don't always have nails on, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna try to go in again and just apply some to my inner corner. The shadow is so pretty. I'm going to take a little bit more of Crazy and mix it a little bit with the black, just to kind of cover up this little patchiness that I see right here that I am not a fan of. So this is what the eye is looking like, which honestly, I'm not too sure if the camera's picking up like the intensity of the shadows, but I am in love with it, except just for that one shade Crazy or Next. I'm not sure what happened there, but I absolutely love how this look turned out. If I'm being honest with you guys, it gave me like kind of sunset vibes, but with like a little pop of like shimmer to it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off of camera, and then I'll apply my lashes, and then I will go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I finished off my other eye off of camera, and then the lashes that I applied today are the Baddie B lashes in the style Extra. For my lip combo, I did apply the KKW Beauty Lip Liner in the shade Nude 2. And then on top of that, I applied my Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Sand. And then on top of that, as a gloss, I went ahead and I applied my KKW Beauty Lip Gloss in the shade Aura. And this is obviously what the look came out to look like. Honestly, guys, let me just take a moment to appreciate this eye look, because this shit is bomb AF. I am super, super, super excited that I got my hands on it. And if you guys don't have it, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys do get it. The only negative that I do have to say is, as you guys seen and I did mention, is that shade Crazy and Next, when I did mix them together on the outer corner right here, they did not want to stick on. Even when I did this eye, it did not want to stick on. I don't know why. It was like more patchy. I had to mix it in with a little bit of the black in order to get it like real intense, just because that shade Crazy by itself did not do the job. But other than that, I have to say that this palette is amazing. Obviously, this is what the look came out to look like. I think now you guys can see like the true pigmentation of these shadows, and I am obsessed with them. Like I said, I highly, highly recommend them. The blendability, they all blended out super, super like seamlessly and nicely together, except that one shade. The pigmentation was all there again except for that one shade. So I do have to use the other shades just to give you guys like another kind of update. I probably will do another look using the other shades, some of the ones that I didn't use, and I'll go ahead and update you guys on that. But as far as the look for today, obviously this is what it came out to look like, and I am 110% so happy with how it came out, and I do recommend this palette 150%. So again, that was pretty much it. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys are not already. And that is pretty much all I have to say, and I will see you guys on the next one.